Marky, we weren't recording
Yeah.
yet.
You just come out of the gate with that stuff.
Oh, wait, I did hit the record button.
Oh, shit. Got Murky.
Marky!
One wasn't enough for you, huh?
Dude, we know you're playing Monster Hunter, and that brings out that kind of language from you, but Jesus, dude.
Monster Hunter will do that.
I'm gonna do you.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah.
So, so we didn't do an episode last week because I had COVID. And, but we definitely...
Or the week before.
Or the week before, because you and I were at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Where you got COVID.
Where I got COVID.
Where you got COVID.
Wow. Fucking wow. Fucking weird.
Wild series of...
Well, we were.
An even wilder series of events were the fucking packages I received.
Oh,
Yeah, explain that for everybody.
Yeah, so I can't...
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
You forgot about that and the second one. Did you hear about the second one I got, Murky?
I did hear about the second one.
Yeah. So
I don't think I heard about the second one.
Well, you'll hear about it in the story. So anyway, I got back from Gen Con, and there were two packages on the front door. One was one that I ordered. Another one I did not order. I opened it and I was very confused at what it was. I looked at the back of the package because I don't remember ordering this, and it said feminine hygiene product on the back. And I was like, well, it was addressed to me. Maybe Gaz ordered something for her, but it was addressed to me. So I opened it, a fucking huge ass dildo in this fucking box. And I'm just downstairs like, well, this isn't mine. And I walked upstairs and I was like, Gaz, did you order a dick? And she goes, what? No. What are you talking about? And I fucking handed her the box. And I was like, why don't you go ahead and open that? She goes, opens the box, and she just goes, oh, it's a dick. and she stuck it up on the wall and sent a video to everybody. And I was like, Gaz, I'm not entirely sure that you didn't order this. So I showed her my Amazon order history, and then she was like, I swear to fucking God, I didn't order this. And she showed me hers. And then we were starting to wonder who did it, and nobody owned up to it. Nobody has owned up to it still.
Yeah, to this day.
So I'm not entirely sure that any of you guys actually did it, because you all are horrible at keeping a secret like this. It would have slipped out by now.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I wish I had something to do with it.
Dude, everybody is like, damn, I wish I'd have thought of that. That's fucking funny as shit. But no, we don't know who did it. And so we were super worried that my Amazon account was hacked. So we went and looked to see, if there are any archived orders or anything that were hidden from me. And no, there were none. But then a couple of days go by, and at this point I have COVID. I go outside, get a package, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I open it up. It's fucking men's cross-dressing panties. And I'm like, all right, I need to know who's doing this, because I'm tired of getting garbage in the mail now. And I don't know who sent that. I've reported both packages as unwanted to Amazon. So, if you're somebody that knows me and you listen to this podcast, if you do a third one, your account's likely to get banned, so you better own up. And then it'll be funny, but right now it just seems like I'm part of that. Have you heard of that scam on Amazon where they'll inventory dump stuff because it's cheaper than actually having Amazon destroy it for you? They'll just send it to some random address that they have in the US because it's cheaper to get rid of.
They just decided this guy...
Needed a dick.
After dark needs a dick.
Needed a dick and a fucking dude. And these were fucking laced lingerie men's cross-dressing panties. These were meant to be used in a sexual way.
Maybe your FBI agent got them for you. He was just like, you know what? I've been listening to this guy for a while. I think I know. Maybe
he meant to order them to his address, but he put mine in instead.
Yeah, accidentally. He was just logged into your terminal, accidentally logged them, ordered them on your Amazon account.
Oh my God. But yeah, so if you know of anybody who has sent me a giant, this dick is fucking 10 inches. I mean, That's that. I fucking put it. I definitely put it next to mine to just be like, this is what Xeno's is like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as somebody with a big dick, I can confirm it was a big dick.
It was huge. Gaz got a message back from one of her coworkers. It was like, "You're not gonna hurt yourself with that, are you?" They were like, "Take it slow. It's a little big."
Yeah. Use lots of lube.
It came with a lube pack.
Of course it did.
It was
How thoughtful.
It was a $10 fucking dildo with a lube pack. I don't want to know what kind of fucking diseases you're gonna get from it. It was probably slightly used,
Probably.
and I put it on my
Not
forehead.
only was it like inventory they were trying to get rid of, it was inventory that was like already used and sent back, and they're like, well, fuck, what are we gonna do? Send it to Coco.
Dude, if you're somebody
motherfucker don't
who
give a
would,
shit.
if you're somebody who would fucking use a dildo and send it back as a return on Amazon, you're a piece of shit. Shit, I'm dying. Oh, Xeno's in a black hole right now.
I am.
It's very dark. Hey, Marky, when are you gonna get a camera that works?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to hook it up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I already got one.
Well, but fucking hook it up.
Can't even do it.
Why not? Because you don't have it?
No.
Womp womp.
It sounds like you don't have it.
He definitely doesn't have it.
I don't know what this blasphemy you're speaking is.
Hey, you know E has offered you a camera for a while?
He did do that.
Oh,
Beat pics.
Yeah, E, didn't you offer Murky a camera? I think he stepped away.
What? I was gonna say I don't remember this.
He said multiple times that he offered you a spare camera.
I don't know.
Well, when he comes back, we'll talk to him.
Well, he
about it.
also offered you a mic that you didn't accept either.
Yeah, that too.
It's okay, Murky. You have ADHD and you forget this shit 10 seconds after it happens. We all understand.
You're a piece of shit.
No, you just have ADHD, like the rest of us.
No, he's a piece of shit, remember?
All right.
Murky!
Mark, we gotta talk about this, bud. It was funny at first.
Oh no, put it back! I don't want to see your dick, Murky!
Don't let him fool you. He definitely wants to see your dick.
I do, but he doesn't have a camera, so he can't show me.
Yeah. Looks Murky.
Murky, wow.
We have a guest here. Miz doesn't need to listen to your fucking bigotry. What do you have to say for yourself?
None of this is my doing.
I think what you meant to say was this.
Slipped out.
I meant to moan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Or this. How about?
Go pull
Oh, E beat me to it. I was literally just about to push it, and he said it. E, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you offer Murky a camera at one point, or was it a mic? Or was it
Microphone.
both?
It was a microphone.
Okay. I thought I had mistaken. I thought you offered him a camera. No, he offered you a mic, but he still didn't take it. He forgot that you offered it to him. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Shit.
so how's everybody doing?
Xeno, are you joining this?
Am I joining what?
We gotta go murder this Odo Garon.
Murder and Odo Garon.
Yeah.
You guys play Monster
what?
Hunter.
I saw
Of
you were out
course.
of your Val Hazak mission, so
Oh shit! I was trying to keep that on the DL.
yeah.
What are your
Found out about it, huh?
boys' favorite monster in Monster Hunters?
Personally, my favorite, I think, aside from Rathlos, which is just the OG like flagship monster of Monster Hunter. Me and that motherfucker been going rounds for fucking years now. I think my favorite, besides Rathalos, would be Zenogre, which is like a
Oof.
electric
Oh,
charged
thanks.
samurai wolf.
I remember hearing how Murky said there was a one monster that he definitely, when he first saw it, called it the N word with an A at the end.
He didn't say the N word, but
It ended with an A.
Wrong.
it's for reference, the monster's name is Nergigante, and Murky couldn't remember what his name was, and maybe said something else And it was like, or whatever his name is. That's been like 8 years, 9 years, something like that. How long's this game been out?
You said 2013, right?
Something like that.
Well,
Sounds
that's
about right.
like 10 years.
I don't know if it was 13.
Getting old sucks.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Was it 8 or 9 years? I think it was 10.
Actually, you fucking loser, it was a millennium ago.
Get fucked. Oh, Marky's
Marky,
muting.
what's your
Came out in
favorite?
2018.
World did?
2018?
Oh.
Doesn't seem like.
There was a pandemic in there and we lost 2 years.
That's true. That is true. The pandemic made everything seem longer.
Yeah.
Now we might go through another pandemic. COVID's on the rise.
Yep. COVID's on the rise again. At least I got mine already. I'm safe for a little bit. That's how that works,
A
right?
few weeks at least, all right? Until the strand changes. You get COVID from another dick that was returned to Amazon.
Fuck. I'm still not entirely sure that I didn't get COVID from that dick.
That might have done it. Because literally
The only thing
got
that
the
makes
dick,
the only thing
you
that
got
makes
COVID.
it makes me believe that I didn't get it from the dick was that Shannon didn't get. It was Shannon also got COVID.
That's
Yes,
true.
yes, she did.
Unless she was
Maybe
the one
she
that
sent
sent me
it
the
to you.
dick.
Maybe
As
she
far as I'm
sent you the dick.
aware, she's not, but I feel like she would have told me.
Maybe she's going like super undercover. She's like, I'm gonna get Coco. Nobody's gonna.
Speaking
fucking
of
expect
undercover, our neighbors, when we were trying to fix my mirror yesterday, like basically came over and cornered us. They're like, all right, we're coming over to meet you because you guys are never outside. And apparently there's a rumor in the neighborhood that we're FBI agents. And that's why nobody's heard anything from us.
You should have just been like, who told you? Osco Sanzabar tell you? Where is he? I know he lives in this neighborhood.
Gaz, well, here's what Gaz said. Gaz went, well, we're not FBI agents. And I immediately fired back. And I was like, that's what an FBI agent would say.
True.
And those guys left so confused after I said that.
They're like, I don't fucking know. Are they FBI agents?
They
Are
kept
not
fucking. It was
FBI
really
agents?
weird because like they opened up their garage. They're like, yeah, anytime the garage is open, you're free to come over and have a beer and stuff. And like, as I'm sitting there talking, they were constantly trying to offer me like beer, and I'm like, it probably it wasn't like good beer. I'm pretty sure it was like white trash American beer.
Right, that's a PBR.
I already don't like
It's
beer.
by the river.
I already don't like beer that much. I'm pretty sure most white trash American beers are going to be like a nay for me.
Yeah, it's like as an American, you just got to get used to drinking Bud Light and like Miller Lite and shitty beer like that, just because you're gonna have to choke one or two of them down at any social gathering. Generally,
I've had to do that sometimes,
yeah, it's like,
and
it's
I'm just like, this is awful. But it's all that's here, and they're gonna think I'm a weirdo if I don't.
right. It's like a social thing.
But now people have a lot of variety. Like when I go to Murky's, I just get drunk on hard alcohol because screw just trying to slow myself there. Let's just kill the liver immediately.
Either that or cookies and cream beers.
That sounds kind of incredible.
Yeah. Did you not try it when I had it over there? I know Gaz did.
No, you had the Rocket Pop beers.
I had that, but the
You didn't
time
tell us
before
about
when
you didn't.
you
I
and
didn't know
Gaz
about that.
came up. Yeah, when you and Gas came up, we went to the grocery store right around the street from Murky's house.
I don't think we tried that.
I know Gaz did.
I didn't.
She drank.
You absolutely tried that beer.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Well, man,
It was
I don't
pretty
remember
fucking
it.
delicious.
Tried it here in my living room.
I don't remember it. I remember trying the Rocket Pop one.
Yeah, Rocket Pop one sour.
Well, here's ADHD happening. I don't remember trying that cookies and cream beer, but I must have if you guys said I did it.
Yeah, next time we'll have you try it again. It'll
Cool.
be fine. You'll
And
be
I'll
like,
forget
oh,
it.
I remember this.
We'll be
And then
like,
a month later, you'll be like, I don't fucking remember that shit.
so Gaz like loves buying stuff for me because she can tell me what it is, and then she's like, it doesn't matter if I tell you what it is, it's always going to be a surprise when you open it because you forgot.
That's amazing.
She's like, everything's brand new to you all the time, and I'm like, yeah.
That's why I love pre-ordering things, and then it just shows
up and you're like, what did I order?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like the other day, I got a Glaceon Funko Pop, and I was like, yeah, I remember ordering this shit like 3 months ago. Fuck yeah. This is the best day ever.
It was like whenever those fucking Nerf Gallahorns said they were finally shipping. I was like, oh my God, I ordered these so long ago.
Yeah.
I'm a racist. I deserve to be killed.
You said that afterwards?
I didn't say that afterwards. No, I didn't.
Almighty. Oh my God, he's gone.
I don't think he wanted to be part of ADHD.
Well, that's
no, I just kicked him.
You did?
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you really just fucking kick him?
Yeah.
You just like
did you
rage quit too.
Did you fucking move him to another chat? You're a piece of shit.
Good. Did. Moved him to a chat he can't even talk in. And then he just left.
E, you're an ass. Are you okay? Do we need to hug?
Probably.
I think he needs a hug.
It was funny
We'll
though.
apologize.
It was funny.
I'm not gonna lie, it was
ADHD
funny, but
hugs
that's,
Don't apologize for anything.
that was fucked.
He's like, no, I fucking love this guy.
That was fucked.
Well,
Oh
was
my
it
God.
funny?
It was. I can't wait for Almighty to shit down whoever's throat he thinks did it when he comes back, like, in 2 days.
I feel like he's definitely going to blame you.
Well, yeah. Except for the fact that my hands are very far away from where my mouse would be.
Yeah, but he didn't have enough time to see that.
That's fair. I'll just say here, let's replay the podcast where he said he did it. Would you just throw behind you?
It was like a piece of something on my desk.
Nice.
Yeah. Sweep it up later.
Bull.
Well,
Bull. So
I made
E,
some
how was your
buffalo chicken dip this last weekend?
Yeah?
Really fucking good. That's
Yeah?
all I got.
How good was it? Oh, okay.
It's like I still have some too. Like I made a lot of it. I didn't even intend to. Been eating it all week. It's pretty fucking great.
Just
My
gonna make
asshole's
food.
not very excited about it.
Has your asshole just been on fire all the time?
Yeah, like yesterday, I left playing Monster Hunter with Murky to go take a shit, and it was literally like 25 minutes later, I came back, and Murky was like, dude, I thought you had been back for a while. I started dinner, and like, I'm in the middle of that, and just like came back just a second ago. I figured you'd been back a long time ago. I was like, no, the Rumble Tumblies weren't very happy with me this time.
My
and,
poop was
they let me
red.
know it. It wasn't red, but it was rough.
So E, how was your Gen Con?
I mean, it was all right.
Do anything fun?
You gagged out your girlfriend by farting.
I did. That was funny.
Right.
That was funny. I farted under the covers, and I warned her not to lift the covers up, and then she did, and she let out a monster. It consumed the whole room. I was
Kinda like
very
mine.
gassy that weekend.
You're always gassy, but that weekend you're more so for some reason.
That's probably how we all got COVID.
It was the gas.
I mean, somehow
from the
knock on
ass.
wood, I didn't get it.
that's because you had already built up a tolerance to it.
I bet you E actually had COVID. He just was asymptomatic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible, but I mean, I tested when you guys were testing positive, and each time I was negative.
That would also be what asymptomatic is.
So maybe.
But yeah, what kind of fun stuff did you do without us? Because we did most of Friday together.
Yeah, Friday we were all pretty much together. So for our listeners who don't know, Gen Con, it's the biggest board game convention out there.
I would
think
say
it started
game
in
convention
what,
too,
Minnesota?
because there was more than just some board game stuff there at one point.
Oh yeah, there's board games, there's video games, closed vendors, tabletop RPGs.
There was an
Nice
18 plus booth that I
peripherals.
wanted to go in, but there was a line to go in.
Of course there was.
I didn't want to wait in a fucking 30-minute line to go see fucking shit I could search up on the internet.
Yeah.
You didn't want to wait in the porn line?
I didn't
Yeah,
want to
he's
wait
like,
in the
I don't
porn
wanna
line.
be wait.
Booth too.
There was a kink booth?
Yeah, for furry specifically.
Oh Christ!
Where was this
Should have
at?
checked it out.
It was towards the back near the artist area.
So like 1400 area?
Around that area, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
And I just remember I just happened to look over because it was a very bright and colorful booth.
I'm gonna have to fucking tell Gaz we missed the kink booth.
I caught
you
your
missed it.
eye.
We missed a kink booth.
And
You
they
sounded
had-
very upset about it.
I am.
He is.
I was upset I didn't get to go in the porn booth.
Now I find out there's a goddamn.
Now I
kink
find out the
booth.
goddamn kink booth that didn't require a line? Son of a bitch.
But yeah, it was like mainly kink clothing,
Okay.
like a lot of leather, a lot of lace, that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Maybe they're the ones that
And-
sent me the dick and the fucking cross-dressing panties.
I just remember this woman walked out in front of Shannon and I out of the booth after she bought a tail. And the only reason I know that is because she held it up in the air to show her friends. And this woman is dressed as a cow.
Motherfucker.
Huh.
Nice.
And cows have tails too, I guess.
Did
right?
she shove that tail in her ass?
Not that I saw.
Did it look like it was a tail that you shove in your
Told her to
ass?
try it on.
It looked like one that you clipped, I'm assuming.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you could mod that.
That's
to,
not very kinky.
But yeah, so that was a booth. But Friday,
E, how much of a boner did you have?
Huge.
It was an innie.
It was an innie.
Liar.
Yeah,
Reverse
Friday
boner.
we pretty much
Liar.
spent together.
We did that escape
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, that escape room that had like 5 too many people to it.
Yeah, we got out.
We did.
Apparently, the escape rate on that room was 7%. Except
Oh,
Gen Con is a,
Gen Con.
except Gen Con's a special time of year.
It's like fucking make it really easy for everyone.
No, it was
Yeah,
a very hard escape room. I will say that it was a very hard
It
escape
was
room.
difficult.
There were just
What was the theme?
bank
It was
heist,
a bank heist.
but there was like
Uh,
one section that Shannon I think was the one doing, but they were like poker chips that you had to use to like
Yeah,
decode a
that was
message, and then you had to do like math based on people's bank accounts and shit. It was more of a smarty smarty escape room, but we had fucking 10 people there, so like
All
Usually
of
the-
whom were very nerdy.
usually the problems are hard because one person is you don't have enough people to split up across all the problems, where in
Right.
this one we had more people than the amount of problems we needed to solve at any given time. And like most of the time me and E were just chilling in the back, and I was just telling E, hey, stop talking bad about yourself, you're my friend.
Because I
My
felt like
friend.
I wasn't contributing anything. Like everybody else, it felt like was finding things before me. So I was just like, okay. I
And
don't
meanwhile
know
E
really
found the
what to do.
one clue that we hadn't even gotten a hint about yet.
Nice.
Yeah, I discovered a clue and I was just like, oh, this looks really out of place. So I just made note of it. And it wasn't until like towards the end, it was to open a lockbox.
Yeah, we didn't get the
Nice.
hint. We didn't get the hint for that until like 40 minutes later from when E noticed it. And I was like, E, remember that. So E basically solved that one before we even needed it.
Look at you go.
And then he kept
But,
saying, I don't feel like I'm contributing. And I was like, shut up.
Because I didn't. But looking back at it now, I think that one young lady I
Didn't
don't
do
know how old
anything.
she was. Really, she just kind of stood around and just
The one that had the
Talk.
that had the goddamn badge that went longer than she was.
So for the boys in here and our listeners, when you go to Gen Con, you have to get a badge to walk around to basically show that you're able to go into like the vendor's booth, that you're allowed to be there.
Right.
And you can get like these little ribbons to put on that are like badge flare. And
Mhm.
after we completed that escape room, we actually got one that said we escaped.
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha.
And this one young lady, she was short. Probably about the height of Meg is how I'd compare
She
it
was
to.
definitely close to the 4-foot line.
Yeah, she was teeny tiny. But
Gotcha.
from the base of her badge and all the ribbons she had pretty much went down to her ankles.
Ooh,
Wow.
This thing was about to touch the floor.
I was like, that's a bit excessive.
Like, I ended up leaving that place with 2 ribbons.
I ended
that
up
was
leaving
the
with 1.
escape route, and the other that said like I was an ally for LGBTQIA plus people.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I didn't find that booth. I was too busy trying to get into the
Apparently
adults
vendors
one.
could just pass them out, and one I just went to just had either you were a gamer with a Y, or you were an ally. So I was like, oh, okay, ally.
That's cool.
And I was actually able to get my hands on a Power Rangers role-playing game source book 3 months in advance because they were doing like an exclusive early release just for Gen Con.
Speaking of source books, guys, who here is ready to do an MLP fucking campaign on ADHD After Dark?
I don't know if I will ever
forgot
be ready.
about that.
It plays the same as Power Rangers, so you already know how to play it.
Yeah, I know how this works.
Actually, Zeno, I found out since currently right now during my downtime as just like something to focus my ADHD on, I've been creating the spreadsheet for how to create a character and to explain all the different perks because I want to take all the shit that's in 3 different books, slap them on one easy accessible area.
Mhm.
I found out I fucked up on character creation for you boys. Like I fucked up.
That's all right.
We're going to have to
Redo it.
recreate both characters.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just roll with it.
no.
No, we're restarting.
Oh, you're restarting the campaign that I've
No,
listened
we're
to?
not restarting the campaign. We're just restarting their characters and continuing the campaign.
Yeah.
Got it.
And there's a
But,
purple ranger now.
Yes.
I just
And
told. I was joking with E. I was like, we should take an MLP character I make and just make it the secret bad guy of your campaign because the roles
Yes.
everything would be the same.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
transferred.
Everything would
Everything
transfer. So you could literally do that crossover.
That would be hilarious.
It's because it runs on the Essence 20 system by Renegade.
I got a question.
Okay.
So like what are the things that like the putties, right? Would you say that like a changeling would be close to a putty because they fucking
Oh,
like
that's not what I would. I misclicked.
like the changelings can change shapes and shit like that?
Oh yeah, I would definitely compare.
Yeah, so
to
that's
a
gonna
putty,
be that's gonna be your secret boss is like fucking Queen Chrysalis. It's actually gonna be she's actually gonna be one of your dads in disguise, and you won't know it.
Hey, yo.
One of your dads.
Yeah, you'll never know.
You know what? I'm going to be hitting on all y'all's dads now.
Oh,
Gonna
mine's
be rolling
dead.
all them persuasions and those charms.
Mine's dead. Good luck.
I meant in game, you cuck. But actually, it was today
Got his
while I
tail.
was working on the spreadsheet. There is a Power Ranger, and I'll let Zeno nerd out on what this Power Ranger is called the Quantum Ranger.
That was
So
a good nerd out.
I wasn't sure if he was ready for me to explain. I didn't want to interrupt him.
let me finish my thought before it goes away, and then you can explain the Quantum Ranger.
Of course, of course.
But so in the Power Rangers role playing game, you have some like base spectrum Power Rangers you can be, which is the originals red, black, blue, yellow, pink, and green. They consider those like base colors, and with the edition books, they've also added orange and purple to just like the base colors you can start as. And then they have the advanced spectrum. So eventually you can like shift over and become these new, slightly more powerful Rangers. And that's like white, gold, silver, Phantom Ranger, which I'm sure Xena will also explain what the fuck that is because it's really fucking complicated.
Oh, man.
Nobody knows
Quantum
what a
Ranger.
Phantom Ranger is.
Well, with the Quantum Ranger,
Quantum, dude.
Quantum,
Quantum as fuck.
He's gonna fight Ant-Man.
with all the Rangers, they kind of have
Man,
like
he's
their
a
own specialized color power. Like Red Rangers, they get like an additional damage point to whatever attack they do when they spend their personal power points. Or if you're like green, if you're fighting a monster one-on-one and you don't have any allies near you, you can like have a higher chance of hitting that enemy. So every color has their own specialized power. Well, I got to the Quantum Ranger and they have a specialized power called the Quantum Dice. It's like, okay, this is an interesting name. I looked through his entire section. His, Quantum Ranger could be a girl in this campaign. Doesn't fucking matter. I went through their entire section. Doesn't explain the Quantum Dice at all. Read through the entire book just to look for the words Quantum Dice. Didn't see them anywhere. So I actually reached out to Renegade today and I was like, hey, so I read through your book and I don't know what the fuck a Quantum Dice is. I know this book doesn't release until November, but I got it early at Gen Con. Can you explain this to me? Because at first I thought, oh, Quantum Rangers, they can like mess with time a little bit. Maybe they can re-roll. Nope, that's one of their fucking skills they get at level 12. So I don't know what this is. All right, Zeno, now you can explain.
So the core concept on the Quantum Ranger is he was the original Red Ranger of Power Rangers Time Force. He was believed to be killed by the big bad of Power Rangers Time Force. And this big bad was then traveling through time and causing havoc across the timeline and shit. So Power Rangers Time Force had to chase him through the time dimensions and bring him to justice. But in the meantime, they found another Red Ranger. I believe it's from our timeline. They appointed a new Red Ranger, but the lead of that team was, in fact, the Pink Ranger instead of the Red Ranger. But then later in the seasons, it was revealed that the Red Ranger actually went off to find the quantum power, and he became the Quantum Red Power Ranger. So he ended up coming back as their 6th Ranger in that show.
I'm bricked up.
I was wondering if somebody was going to notice me doing that while Zeno was talking. Did you see what I was doing,
I
Zeno?
have no idea. No, I was
nobody saw me? I was just sitting here doing this the whole time Zeno was explaining. I was fucking sticking my index finger through my fucking fist.
Yeah, then the Phantom Ranger, he's just like a super badass ranger that shows up every now and then. Nobody knows his real identity.
He's Batman.
Of the Phantom Ranger. Yeah, he's just the Phantom Ranger. Nobody knows Batman who he actually is. Rangers. Even in the comic book, he showed up in like the whole overarching story of Lord Draken and the Shattered Grid, where like every ranger from every universe showed up to fight. The Phantom Ranger was there, and they still didn't know who he was.
I got 2 gems and a mantle off of that.
Nobody cares about you. We're talking about Batman right now.
Justice.
I gotta find the Joker, guys. I don't know where he's at. Where's the Joker?
Where's the Joker?
Where's he at?
Someone put on the Snapchat filter. Hurry.
Someone put on the Snapchat filter. I think that's funny that's how he like can't do the Joker unless he's like dressed as the Joker.
Sees himself as the Joker.
I have to see
and the more he looks at it, the more Joker like he becomes.
It's like he has a whole personality shift.
I'm like that one edgelord who we went to high school with who identified with the fucking Joker. Every high school had one.
Yes.
My high school had 2.
No shit. I need one.
And then there's always that person who identifies as Harley too.
So at my high school, there was a kid who was a grade below me. His name was Josh, who identified with the Joker, and he felt like he connected to him on a spiritual level. I'm gonna go kick his ass. Grades below me, whose name was Shane. He actually flunked out of high school, from what I've heard. So
that checks out.
That's tough.
Who? Every Halloween that I remember seeing this kid, he dressed up as the Joker and came to school, like dyed his hair green, white face makeup and everything. Like he thought he was the Joker. And I just don't understand how men connect to characters like these. Like, genuinely, I don't fucking get it. You are not meant to idolize these pieces of shit.
Spoiler, he's actually a psychopath and has committed 7 murders.
Yeah.
Neat.
Several. Like, he's blown up a hospital in the movie, and people are like, that's totally
No, I was
me."
talking about the kid.
What? Oh. The shit. I don't know whatever happened to him. I just remember he was short as fuck.
Spoiler,
Look
he's
up his
actually a
name.
serial
Google
killer.
his name, see if anything comes up.
Oh, shit. I don't remember what his last name
started going
is.
through local
Just
bubble
search
shop.
for Joker Josh.
Joker.
No,
Surely if he's done something, he'll come up.
I'm still
First Twitter handle that comes up.
Josh
First
is
Twitter
fine.
handle.
Yeah, Josh is fine. Like, I'm friends with that guy on Facebook. He's fine.
Oh, who was the other guy?
His name was Shane. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
I'm gonna search
My
Joker
name's
Shane then.
Josh.
Josh
I'm
is going to listen to this episode of the podcast and he's going to remove your name off his list.
This is me doing Joker stuff.
He's going to be like,
It
respect
starts like
me.
a
Respect."
campfire in his backyard.
Jesus Christ.
God, yeah, I don't remember his name.
Sucks to suck.
How's that ADHD?
Got a
treating you?
yearbook.
Yeah, you got a yearbook?
I never got yearbooks ever.
I
Don't
didn't
bring that back.
through high school.
My mom forced me to get yearbooks and then wondered why nobody signed anything in them.
My mom asked me my
Oh, my
senior year,
fucking
she was gonna let me buy one of 3 things: a yearbook, a class ring, or a fucking big ass mug that said class of 2012. I'm sure you can guess which one I fucking got.
You went with the mug?
I went with the fucking mug and got drunk as shit with that mug after graduation.
Hold on, everybody. I found the kid.
Oh?
Is he in jail?
No, he works security at I'm gonna message in the ADHD After Dark.
Oh, no.
We're gonna
Like,
dox
I'm
the
gonna
shit.
this guy.
We're gonna dox the shit out of this kid.
This is where he works
Get
security
the
at.
fuck out of here.
No
I'm
way.
not
Get the
kidding.
fuck out.
He works security there.
This is
Oh,
not
no.
a revelation I thought we were gonna find.
No,
Oh my god.
He's.
Kid who used to identify as the Joker.
What do you mean used to? Do you know he still has? He still
Maybe
might.
He does. Maybe
He still
shows
might.
up there on
He
Halloween.
still might dress up as the Joker on Halloween. He can recreate his childhood moments every time.
In his profile picture, he's wearing a Superman shirt, so maybe he never left the DC fandom.
What?
Maybe he identifies as Superman now.
Maybe
Did he
does.
try to
Maybe that's
fly?
the
Did he try to
glow up
fly
he
off a
needed.
bridge?
nah, he
Uh,
works security. He's a Punisher fan.
Well, here's the thing. He works security there, and he also works security here as well. These are the 2 places he works.
Get
Oh,
back. man.
Christ.
And this guy was short, but it
That
looks
one
like he's
makes
had a
sense.
growth spurt.
Second
But I
one
remember
makes
this
sense.
guy being short.
First one doesn't make sense. Second one makes sense. You can see it.
But apparently he's become a cat dad because some of his photos, it's just him and his cat just chilling. So good on
Cute.
him. Good on the glow
Yeah,
up.
good for him.
Good for him.
Good for you, Joker Superman guy.
I gotta take Jari to the vet on Monday.
For what?
He got
Yeah,
like a little
Didn't you
lump.
just get back from the vet?
Yeah, he got like a little lump on his hind leg.
Oh.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have them look at that because I don't want it to fucking be bad.
Be something bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Zero, I backed out of Monster Hunter.
You slut.
I can't focus on more than one thing at a time.
I'm not having
Kick him. He doesn't have true ADHD.
trouble.
It's
You don't have
Get
true
him outta
ADHD.
Yeah. That's fucking right. You deserve that shit.
You deserved all of
Marty's
that.
back. And he's gone.
Yep. Goodbye,
Okay.
Marky.
No,
You
he's still here.
don't have real ADHD.
This just did the sound effect.
It was good.
Oh,
It was
shit.
good.
I
I
didn't
do
leave.
shit.
I came in here. I heard screaming.
We
and I
know
was
what
kicked.
happened. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So I assumed that I was not supposed to be here. So
No.
I just
Yeah.
didn't come back.
No, he's
I mean,
just
you
an
can-
asshole. He didn't do
You can
anything wrong.
stay. We're just recording ADHD After Dark.
I figured as such. I just didn't think I was invited.
No, you're always invited.
Yeah, in fact,
I don't
as
know,
soon
it
as
was
you
just-
join,
hold on.
funny.
Do you actually have ADHD?
don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it.
I don't know.
Sounds like
we have
Sorry,
enough that
bitch.
we could we could I think he gets a pass. He's like guilty by association kind of a thing.
Bro, Farha's been on the
He's got
podcast. He
ADHD.
definitely doesn't have ADHD.
Yeah, that's true. But Farha's
I don't know,
funny.
I feel like Mar has autism.
A little bit of the
Oh no! Oh, I heard that one. That was great. Farha, you're a piece of shit.
We gotta have Dilla on the podcast. I feel like Dilla would be fun on the
Dilla
podcast.
has been on the podcast. I just lost
When?
the fucking. Whenever I lost the recording, that was the one time he was on the podcast.
Like super brief.
You remember, like when we were still watching Pokemon Journeys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had Dilla on for an episode that I forgot to hit the record button on.
That's right.
If
That's
I
right.
remember right, I thought it was like we were laughing our asses off all fucking night too.
Yeah, it was a
And then
great
the next
episode.
day-
Yeah.
The next day, you're like, "Hey."
Funny
Or
story.
that night, you're like, "Guess what, everybody? Wasn't
I'm a
recording
piece of
any of
shit."
that. It crashed fucking 20 seconds in."
Yep.
Fucking hilarious.
Dilla was like, fucking Coco hates me because, like, the one time I'm on the podcast, he deleted the footage because he didn't want to be overtaken by me. And I was like, sure, Dilla, that's why you don't exist.
He does have a pretty threatening aura. Let's
He
be
does.
real, you know.
I'd suck his dick. I tried
Right?
to.
Like I feel obligated to, right?
It's a dominance thing.
It is a dominance.
Dilla's
thing.
kissed
Yeah,
me on the
you're
cheek
right.
before.
Oh.
Yeah. You remember that picture where Gaz and Dilla were kissing me on the cheek?
Oh yes, I do.
Dilla
remember
doesn't
that.
know how to kiss another man on a cheek that has a beard because he apparently swallowed a lot of pube hairs from my beard.
That's interesting. Why do you have beard hairs just falling
Because
out?
I mean,
you
because
gotta
I'm
brush
old.
it out, bro.
Because I'm
A
old.
little brushy brush.
Well, it was also because I was traveling and I didn't have the brushy brush.
Uh,
And I'd been playing with my beard the entire hockey game, so there were a bunch of loose strands in it.
and playing with your ween, probably.
Yeah. I put my pee-pee in my beard.
That's a talent.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
Marky muted himself. That must mean he's screaming racial slurs over there.
He's gotta be.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're telling us.
Me and Coco laid the poop.
On you, and dude, we were
unsuspecting
fuck-
kids.
we were
night.
fucking last night. Not real kids.
How are you playing Unite?
It was like right after you got off. I was like, you
Yeah,
know
sure.
what? I'm gonna play some Unite, and then we stomped. There was one match where me and Murky were the only two actual humans in it, and we were fucking. And I was like, Murky, I'm pretty sure that those are bots. And I checked, and I was like, Murky, the other team was all bots. And then I go, Murky, our team was also bots. So it was just me and Murky in a ranked game with just bots everywhere. And I was like, a fucking W is a W.
Yeah, for
Then
sure.
we played a second game, and me and Murky were fucking in our lane, and the other lane was not. Like, they got steamrolled all the way back to home base,
Oof.
and me and Murky still had the bottom lane covered. And they were trying to surrender and stuff. Some people were doing their AFKs, like tantrums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we just didn't give up. And the other team, facing a guard who had the fucking stupid ability unlocked where I could just constantly spam it, decided to all push bottom lane with 2 seconds left before Rayquaza.
Mm-hmm.
I killed them all without alting. And then I was just like, guys, run, go to the middle. And we took Rayquaza and counter dunked, and we won that game by like 100 points. And I was like,
Hell yeah.
fuck you. We were the better lane, bitches. And then the final one, we stomped on them the whole game.
Hell yeah.
Vultures.
the next
give
team
power.
you
That's
play,
what
you'll just get
that.
your taint smacked the entire time.
I can't wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait. They're gonna fucking
All
like
3 games in a
smack
row,
it.
lose 12. Can't wait.
sounds like we're gonna be playing Unite after we're done recording, Murky.
The Gudra guard.
Gudra.
Yeah, his Gudra's way better, and it also can provides damage as well now instead of,
I'm just dragon pulsing the balls out of everybody.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
He was sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
looking for Kitty.
Yep, looking for kings.
Kings.
For the big bands. Big
baby
chunky
bowl.
man. Big chunky bowl.
Kate, I'm gonna send you guys a picture of Kate right now. He's just living his fucking best life.
He's
over
just
here.
fucking upside down.
Is he laying on the little pillow bed? I can see it on the phone screen.
Yeah.
I think Rivet had a fucking nightmare today when she was sleeping under my desk. She just all of a sudden at one point just started going.
I got to tell Steve about Raya.
Oh, did you?
No, I haven't yet, but I do. Look at his little Tommy.
So, Coco, question for you.
Look
Yes.
at the boy.
How far away are you from Henderson County?
Are we talking about in Illinois?
Yeah.
I have no idea where the fuck Henderson County is.
Because you're not too far away from this man.
Oh no.
Dick Bigger Jr.
Armor. Yeah, apparently he's trending on Twitter due to his name.
It would have been way funnier if his first name was Bigger and his last name was Dick.
Yes. Bigger Richard.
Yeah.
It's like there's no way like nobody knew what they were doing when they posted that.
It looks like it's on the straight west hand side of Illinois. So like to me it looks like it's probably one of the furthest points away you could kind of get from me. Just the way it's laid out.
Probably because of his bigger dick.
Yeah, I mean it's still probably gonna reach me. Dick Bigger Jr., farmer, Henderson County. That's hilarious. What is he running for?
I don't think he's running. I think he was speaking for that Susanna Mendoza.
Man, she must want a bigger dick.
Maybe she's the one that ordered the dick.
Oh, it's all coming back.
It's coming together, boys.
It's coming together. I gotta poop.
Well, go poop.
I pooped earlier today.
You guys gonna be able to keep it interesting when I go poop?
No.
Hey.
I love that.
Go take a fat shit.
Absolutely.
It smells really bad.
Just
Go,
tooting over
go,
there.
go.
God, what a fucking
Oh,
loser. Look at him
okay.
exposing himself like that. He's doing a little truffle shuffle there.
My dick just broke through my sweatpants.
Wow.
I have to go change sweatpants now. The underwear and the pants are destroyed.
Pixar didn't happen.
And now I have to clean the bottom of my desk.
Pixar didn't happen.
I'll send you some pic.
Did
Yeah,
you know
fucking do
people
it.
are having speed runs for Baldur's Gate 3 to see how quick they can have sex?
That's the thing in a lot of games, actually.
I think
How fast is it?
Speed run is 8 minutes, but you need to have mage hand in order to do it.
What?
Yeah, that's what I've learned. Like it's about like
How does
7 minutes
Mage
and
Hand
54 seconds.
how does that help?
I don't know. Like I was reading an article and they said that a lot of speedrunners recommend that you have mage hand for this.
So really, you're just having sex with a Mage Hand. It's just jerking you off.
Yes.
I couldn't tell you.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Not
I know
dabbled
the
into
world
it.
record to get or to have sex is 7 minutes 54 seconds. So basically 8 minutes.
With who?
I don't know. They have a video on YouTube. Let me skip to the end and see who they're chatting with. Lazelle.
She's the easiest one, too, because you don't even have to be friends with her, really.
It's just hate fucks.
Just giving it up.
She don't care. She can't get pregnant.
Kind of like Murky.
Yeah.
Wait, how did the Githyanki have babies?
They have eggs.
Wait, so do the Githyanki like lay the eggs and
Yeah,
fertilize?
it goes over. It's actually what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck.
Fucked up.
There's select people that can do it, and it's autonomous. You don't need another person. I can't remember the word for it. But yeah, I went through the mountain pass, and you go through like a Githyanki crash, and it's all explained there.
Oh.
Are you okay, Murky?
Stupid. Yeah, I just fucking looked at the picture that E sent in the chat.
You're just now getting to it?
I just saw it. I just started laughing. I was like, oh, like,
Bigger Junior.
Jesus Christ.
Farm. Blank County.
You really got
Check
Murky.
out my overall.
Check out my overall.
Guys, it doesn't look like farmer unless he's wearing overalls. Get that man. some
Yeah,
fucking
you
overalls.
need overalls to be a farmer. That's like
Right,
a requirement.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I've
overalls.
never had overalls.
Overalls smack, dude.
Never owned
You're
overalls.
like going out like
I had
fucking around
overalls
in
as a
the,
kid.
yeah, in the woods and shit. Yeah, as a kid.
Maybe we
Mine's
should
mainly for
all
the
get
winter.
overalls and make like an ADHD after dark calendar.
Be hot. We already have
Yeah.
pictures of Grandit
We do,
Yeah.
yeah.
in nature.
He's never
scenes.
been on an episode though.
He hasn't.
That's
we
okay.
offered
We
him to
can, still,
join.
we can still. He's a friend of the podcast. He can be in the calendar.
I mean, he's sexy enough.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
check
true.
it out. And there's like flowing water and rocks, and that was a quick shit. How fast did it shoot out of your butt?
What?
How fast did the shit shoot out of your butt?
Oh, it was a couple of lumps.
So the cheeks
Just
spread.
blop blop.
Yeah, it was like a couple of boop, 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 boop. And then it was done. And then it was a lot of time wiping.
We'll slap you one.
Yeah, it
Did
was,
it give you like a
Wait,
Poseidon's
You have a
kiss, or
fucking
no?
bidet. Why you
that's
wipe
2
it?
floors upstairs.
Well, fucking march your happy ass upstairs.
Last
You're
time
gonna
I
have a
did that when I
bidet.
had to shit, I shit my pants.
That's fair. That will traumatize you.
He'll never forget that.
Yeah, you never let that happen again.
Yeah, it was
you
like-
unlocked Assassin's Creed: A Memory of.
Last time I did that, I fucking had to throw out a pair of underwear. And
Fair.
didn't want to do that tonight.
I left work today and I had to take a wicked shit, and everybody and their mother was fucking driving home at the same time as me. It was not a great time.
Should have taken a shit on somebody's car hood.
You see, I was texting with my old boss, an old GM, and told him my predicament. And my old boss was like, fuck it, shit your pants, be a man. I was like, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to drive by your house and fling my fucking dirty underwear in your front yard, so you have to take care of it. And he's like, hey, let's not do that, okay? I'm pleased to announce I did not, in fact, shit my pants, and I did make it home.
Nice.
But it was quite sketchy.
I definitely almost threw up in a truck at work today.
Oh, do tell.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
explain.
tell us about it.
So I had to run a regeneration on one of our, I don't know, but medium size. It's a small size customer, but we do maintenance on like their Ford trucks, and
Or like
They're in a bunch.
generation.
they don't take care of them. So I had to run a DPF regenerations, which is all just to keep up with emissions. It's part of the exhaust on the Isuzus and
Zuzus.
on the
Zoom,
Isuzus.
zoom.
Hey, they're good trucks if you take proper care of them. They're very good trucks. But excuse me. All right, I'm gonna go pull a Coco and beat my dick. I forgot where the story is going. You forgot now.
Fucking completely derailed us.
You just hit a reset button in my brain. I have no idea where I was or.
You
where
almost
I
threw
was
up in a
going.
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was threw up in a truck, so I had to go test drive this thing. After I ran a regeneration, So I'm sitting in the truck for like 20 minutes, just chilling, not like doing anything. Like nothing mattered. I had Burger King. I had a Whopper and fries. And
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper. Sorry.
I drive down
Whopper.
to the local speedway, and the code came back that we didn't want to see come back.
And it made you sick to your stomach.
No. And I was driving back, and I'm like, man, I'm kind of feeling kind of rough right now. Like it felt like I had something in my throat. You know, because Coco just busts nuts down my fucking throat. And
Right.
I'm almost back to the shop, and like I hit this little like pothole, and whatever it jostled was like, I'm gonna throw up right now.
Did you?
No, I had the window all the way down. I was leaning out the window, like breathing real hard. Zeno's seen the breathing real hard.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
And I pulled in to the shop parking lot, and I whipped it around the shop real quick, and I went to like the back fence and just like I came to a stop, threw it in park, jumped out, and began to projectile vomit Whopper material at the
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was about 10 seconds away from having to pay for a detail on someone's truck just because it would be the right thing to do.
One story I have of Murky of why I know what his heavy breathing while vomiting or before vomiting is like. We decided to get lunch from this Japanese fusion restaurant that's local, and they offer sushi. And Murky decided he wanted
sushi connoisseurs at the time. You know?
I went with like the shrimp tempura and like the spicy crab roll, something like that. Just simple shit. Murky decided he wanted to be pretty adventurous this day. And I don't remember what the roll was called, but it had like avocado.
It had a cool ass name. That's why I got it. And
it had eel in it. And I like, Murky goes, that's the one. That's the one I want. And I was like, I read it and I was like, eel. It has eel in it, Murky. That's what you want. He goes, dude, yeah. I'm like, where the fuck do you think they're geting eel?
Eel is really good in sushi. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It was not good for Murky.
Not this time around.
So we all got it. I think me, Murky, probably Sarah, our office admin, and Yana, our other estimator, all got it. Everybody was fine except for Murky. Like 20 minutes later, he's like, I'm gonna fucking throw up. I don't know what's going on. I don't fucking feel good. I'm like, yeah, you ate that goddamn meal, a fucking exotic shit. Your fucking broke ass body ain't used to that shit. And Murky like was vomiting for like an hour straight. We ended up just sending him home. We're like, dude,
I got paid for an hour to throw up.
Yeah,
because I threw up for an hour and like was battling with myself in the bathroom to not volcano style shit my pants. It was all at once.
And we ended up just sending Murky home because we were like, bro.
Yeah, because it was like because it was right afterwards. I literally remember talking to you because I was like, yeah, I feel great. It was like 15 minutes after, and then it was like a half hour, 40 minutes after, and I came in to talk to you. I was like, dude, I do not feel good. And you were talking to me, and like you were waiting for an answer, and I just put a finger up because I was like battling the vomit within myself.
Was this fucking going cross-eyed? Was he going cross-eyed and stuff?
It's not going to be good. And then put the finger back up because I couldn't keep talking.
Yeah, he wasn't even looking at me. He was just looking down. Like,
that way, if he threw up, he didn't fucking do it in your face, right?
Yeah, he would have thrown up on my desk.
Yeah, it's just out of having fucking manners, you know. I don't want to throw up on Zeno. It's not his fault. Right. He didn't make me order the eel.
I tried to talk him out of it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I shouldn't even be in his office when I'm about to throw up. That and the tuna, dude. The tuna story. And like, I love tuna melts and shit. Do you remember the tuna day when I went to Subway and they gave me the wrong sub?
Yes, I do remember that.
What sub did they give you? What did you order and what did they give you?
I ordered like a Philly cheese. And what I got was a tuna.
That's a very different.
I didn't know until I got back. Yeah, correct. I didn't know until I got back to the shop.
Then you ate it and you were like, bleh.
And I was like, well, like it's either this or I'm not eating because I don't have time to fucking go back to Subway or go somewhere else other than probably the gas station. If I'm lucky, I won't be late when I get back.
Which the Subway was at the gas station.
Well, yeah, but the one on out by where I used to live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna eat this fucking tuna sub. I'm gonna eat this footlong. I was like, oh, it didn't like taste bad, but I don't know how a tuna sub from Subway is supposed to taste.
Probably.
I'm like, again, I like tuna, dude. You give me a tuna.
Yeah,
I like
tuna. I love
I'm
tuna
gonna
melt.
fucking destroy that thing.
Yeah,
So it's not.
I don't know if I would want to get tuna from Subway though.
And same deal. A half hour, 40 minutes later, I am losing it.
You got whatever bacteria was on the top of the tuna because nobody ordered it all day.
Probably.
Yeah, it was nasty. And I remember, I got done yakking, and this is when Timmy was still in office,
In office, yeah.
And I went in there, and I was like, I was trying to talk, and he thought I was just sitting there. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, I was trying to speak to him, but I couldn't because I was trying not to throw up.
Right.
So eventually, I just put my hands up, like one finger up on each hand. He's like, "Are you okay?" And like I pointed my throat, and I think if I remember, he's like, "Are you choking?" Like, and he gets up to like come around, like grab me, like he's
yeah.
like he
You were about to throw up.
That would have been the wrong move.
Yeah, the way not to go, and I was like, I pushed him off with my hands. I was like, just.
You should have pointed at your stomach.
Yeah.
You should have pointed at your stomach and then like an arrow out of your mouth.
And like the words I got out was like, I was like throwing up, and then it took like 20 to 25 seconds, and I was like, last 45 minutes. And he's like, oh, I understand now.
Yeah.
Fucking gotta give you the Heimlich maneuver. We'll get that vomit out of you.
Yeah, he's like, if you stop throwing up, you should go home. And I was like, yeah. And then I sat in the parking lot for 20 minutes and threw up in the parking lot. Luckily, it was only a 5-minute drive home, and then I threw up when I got home.
Yeah.
And then I was waiting for Xena with tuna in my facial hair.
I was like, how you doing, buddy?
That's disgusting.
Ricky had to take me home one day because I was like dry heaving because I was so fucking stressed at that job. Because at that time, I don't think we had a department manager then.
Yeah, I don't know, but I remember. I was like, dude, please don't do it in the truck.
Yeah,
it was new at the time. Please don't.
I kept like pacing up and down the hallway like I was gonna throw up. Like if I sat down, I felt like I was gonna throw up, and then I would pace the hallway and I would feel okay. But like as soon as I would go to sit down, my body was like, nope, throwing up now. And I kept like anytime I would start to walk to the bathroom, it'd be okay. And then
that's how throwing up happens most of the time. It's like you go to the bathroom and it's like you're fine. As soon as you walk away and you're not safe anymore, your body immediately is just like but you're like trying to hold it back and all that shit.
I think our office admin at the time, she was like, yeah, you should just go home. Like you never go home sick. Just fucking do it one time. It'll be fine. Like we're gonna be okay. And I was just like, all right, fuck it, Murky, take me home. And we like walked out to the truck, and I kept pacing outside of his truck because I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I didn't want to throw up in his truck and stuff, and was out there for like 15-20 minutes just like dry heaving, but nothing was coming up. But I still felt like I was gonna get sick because of how stressed I was. And then finally I was like, all right, if you got a fucking plastic bag or some shit in the car, I'll try to throw up in that or like get it out the window. I'm just like, we're gonna have to see how this goes. And I ended up making it home, never threw up. But I was so stressed from working in the body shop. It was just like such unreasonable work conditions that
makes sense why you were very timid about accepting your current position.
I was, yeah. But it was actually probably the best move I could have made. Is lightning years better. Like I work 7.5 hours now.
How much is a lightning year?
I don't know, a lot. I just made that shit up. Fucking
goddamn Millennium Ranger, Quantum Ranger, the millennia.
Quantum Ranger, the millennia. Fuck you, Murky. You piece of shit.
My new job is.
You guys are gonna get your ass eat by an MLP character that Coco makes.
Dude, that's gonna be fucking hilarious.
If we just lose.
It's the same system. I'll just ask E what level I need to make it. And then at some point in your campaign, I'll show up.
Princess
Should be
Sour
like the
Patch
true
Butterballs.
enemy of the story. Like all along, we think we're fighting one enemy, and it's like really he was just like standing in the way of this enemy.
We're gonna
My
Scooby Doo.
Little Pony.
You're gonna do a Scooby Doo mask reveal, and it's gonna change their entire body shape.
Yeah,
You know, because that's how Scooby Doo mask reveals worked. They'd pull the mask off of somebody, and their body shape would be completely different under the mask sometimes. So you're like, well, I don't know how that worked.
yeah, that doesn't make no fucking sense.
Because sometimes when they do the mask reveal, they pull off the whole costume. And they go from like this huge stocky person to like a 4'5" goddamn child sometimes.
Did I send you the TikTok that was like from the perspective of like Shaggy and Freddy talking to each other?
I don't think you did.
Like,
you might
it's
have.
fucking hilarious. Like, it shows like Shaggy like wakes up on the couch.
Wait, did
And
you just say
he's-
Shaddy?
He did just say Shaddy.
Shaggy.
He's got a shaggy kink. He calls him Shaddy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that leads to poop
You,
stuff.
you respect her.
Why does that lead to poop stuff?
Shat. You shat yourself.
No,
Shat.
it's shat. I said shatty.
He said Shaddy, not Shatty.
SHADDY.
I was thinking T.
Like daddy. Yeah, you're.
Maybe
throwing
you
T
have a
in
poop
there.
kink, Murky.
Maybe not.
You were pretty interested in Coco taking that shit.
I'm gonna have to go listen to the podcast now to hear this.
Shaggy wakes up on the couch and he sees Scoob, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Scoob," or whatever. And Scoob says hi. And then Freddy's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, that was a good mystery we did last night." And Shaggy's like, "Yeah, did you hit it or something like that?" And Freddy's like, "What? What do you mean?" He's like, "Daff, did you hit it?" He's like, No, well, like we're just friends and we're solving mysteries. He's like, "Bro, like how dead you gotta be? Like she's trying to get it and stuff like that. Like Velma trying to get it. Like." Why else would she be losing her glasses all the goddamn time, fucking putting herself in that position and stuff? And they talk about it for a while. And then, like, Daphne walks in. She's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, we got another mystery to solve somewhere. Can we, like, bring some more, Scooby snacks?" And Shaggy's like, yeah, I got you. We can do that. And she's like, "Cool. Also, Velma is upstairs. She lost her glasses, needs some help." And he just goes, "God damn, 9 o'clock in the morning, ready to go." He's like, "Can I bring Scoop?" And Daphne just goes, "Yeah, I don't care." And he goes, "Okay, well, let's go, Scoop. Where the fuck is Scoop?" And then you hear like Scooby in the background going, "Roo, roo," and he goes, "Oh, fucking boy, going wild."
Oh,
He fucking like jumps off
no.
the couch. Fucking hilarious. I was dying watching it.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna have to find it and send it to you because I
Oh,
was just
shit.
fucking rolling.
That sounds fucking hilarious. I haven't been on TikTok lately for a lot of stuff. Mainly when I was sick with COVID, I was just like, I don't want to do anything, so I slept most of the time.
Fair. Let's see if I can find it now. You take the show away.
E, you're hot.
No, you.
No, us.
So, do you have a campaign in mind for your little ponies?
I don't know. Something that involves fighting a bad pony.
All right.
And you guys are good
Off to a
ponies.
Good start.
Guys, we only have like 10 or 11 episodes until the Owenverse comes back.
Yeah, we'll bring that back in a couple years. What happened last time? I forgot about the Owenverse.
We had to battle Roy O'Bannon, leader.
Yeah, who was Miz?
Blind. I'm currently locked in a infinite trunk of space.
Yeah, otherwise known as my fat ass.
Yeah.
Can we call the infinite trunk of space Lightning's fat ass, spelled with a PH? He hates us
think
already.
so. I don't
We're not
see
even.
any reason
He's
why
not
we
even DMing, and he hates it.
Yeah, we're just discussing. The so the AI that wrote the ending for it said that I was
Bard.
in there for what? Yeah, Bard said that I felt like I was in there for multiple days, until I lost all hope. because I lost all hope is the only reason I could fucking maybe come out or some shit. Like, he's in there for multiple days and, yeah, was basically dying and going crazy. So now I'm insane if you want to think about that.
You can use
in the membrane.
you can use a WoW to become uninsane.
I'm going to use a WoW to fucking rip your trachea out of your body.
In the game or IRL?
Well, actually, I guess for you, I would probably...
It'd be the drive shaft.
No, I'd rip out your ignition module.
Jeez.
Okay. Well...
So then you would no longer start crank. So then you would be useless.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm.
Roy's still in his 9-foot fucking wheelchair suit, shoved into the whole ass car. I don't know how that worked, but maybe we strapped him in. Who knows?
Arky just said that with his whole bussy.
Yeah. Bussy.
I know I sent this TikTok to E, but me and E send so many fucking TikToks to each other that it's going to be near impossible to find.
Yeah, every time I go on TikTok, E has sent me 30 TikToks, and I watched the last like 4 of them.
I watch all 30 of them.
I don't have enough time on TikTok to watch all 30 of them.
I usually do it on my lunch break. Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm surprised I haven't made that a soundboard yet,
I am as well.
Good.
but I have this one.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Wow.
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 They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
It didn't go long enough to make.
I did do like a dumb mechanics thing today.
What'd you do?
All right, let's hear it.
I was underneath the truck, changing out some exhaust shit, and like I kind of threw my head back. And when I did, I blasted the back of my head on the drive axle.
And then you were pissed off.
And then I was super pissed, and like I had my head down, and I was like, all right. Looked at the ground, and as soon as like I stood up, I started to yell fuck. And I got to like the F and the U, and I fucking hit my head again on a U-bolt on a body mount. So it's just 2 thick ass bolts that come down. So basically, I just jabbed my dome into a shaft of a truck, fucking holding this truck on. Dude, I was so fucking pissed.
You were pissed that you did it to yourself.
There were no words that came out of my mouth, dude. I had no words anymore. I was so pissed. I came up out of the pit like super slow, and like I took a knee outside of it, and I was like, "You're a professional. You're a professional." And I stood up and I threw my hat all the way across the shop. It caught like a breath of air and literally flew almost to the other doors on the other side. And then I was super pissed because now I had to go get my hat and my head hurt. So then I go over to grab my hat. And
On your way over, somebody's going to ask you what the hell your problem is.
No, one of the other techs looks me in the eyes when I'm walking over to get my hat and goes, "It's going to be a great day here at insert name of place we work." And I told him to go fuck himself. Then he talked to me again. I was gonna end him. Fuck you guys. We're not redoing it. Later.
Yep, it didn't record. Later.